Image analysis are the most crucial part for medical research and disease analysis. Image analysis allow pathologists to examine tissue sample under a microscope for its structure and morphology. It also allows us to find abnormal pattern related to illness, such as cancer cells. But this approach has its own limitations, such as being time-consuming if many specimens come at once, human error, and its magnification. Now, there is a rise of digital image analysis. This will help reduce the human error because it uses computational techniques to analyze the tissue.
But before that, let's talk about what is the conventional method used to analyze image in histology laboratories. It is light microscopy method. Tissue sample examining is done under light microscope, or also known as optical microscope. Pathologists or technicians examine stained tissue sections under the microscope to identify abnormal cellular structures. The microscope consists of glass lenses and visible light to magnify tissue samples. One of the most significant issues with conventional method is that they are extremely time-consuming, as pathologists need to examine tissue samples one by one, hence delay the diagnosis by physicians to come up with the right treatment. Next, inability to efficiently process large volumes of data. The increasing volume of cases in many labs can lead to pathologist fatigue as they need to examine the tissue samples manually. Besides, another challenge of using conventional method is the result will more likely to contain human errors, whether due to fatigue, oversight, or misinterpretation. This is because this method only rely on expert knowledge and experience of pathologists to interpret tissue samples without depend on any technologies. Other than that, light intensity also can affect the result of the microscopy. Insufficient lighting can make it difficult to see the specimen clearly, while excessive lighting can cause blurring to the tissue samples. So, to achieve optimal lighting can be tricky and highly possible to get human error. Last but not least, light microscope is really sensitive to environmental conditions. Temperature and humidity can cause condensation at the microscope lenses, which will disturb the analysis process, while dust particles can contaminate the microscope lenses and reduce the image quality.
The level of detail offered by various microscope models varies. The quality of the analysis may be affected by the type of microscope employed. For instance, electron microscopes have a far greater resolution than light microscopes, but they may not be appropriate for all tissue analysis and require a great deal of sample preparation. Low resolution and magnification can affect the result because object that is smaller cannot be properly viewed by optical microscope. There are limited structure that we can observe. At this rate, it will become hard and blurry to identify the cells. Inability to provide 3D structure. Portable microscope cannot give in-depth structure. The best we can use is... Let's go to the next slide.
Next is the overview of Aperio GT450DX. The scan speed of this device is 32 seconds and also it can scan 81 slides per hour at 40 magnification. Highly accurate tissue finder that exclude residue, dust and pen marks, give you confidence of image quality, continuous loading of frames while scanning. Next is the result is directly to the pathologist viewing station. Fast, high volume scanning means fast moving images and data that must be kept secure. Excellent image quality using laser optics, optimized for high speed scanning with real-time focusing. Aperio GT450DX is intended to scale up digital pathology operations by boosting throughput in high-volume clinical pathology labs. The device produces reliable, high-quality images using cutting-edge color calibration technology, allowing for prompt on-screen diagnostics. Next is the overview of Aperio GT450DX. The scan speed of this device is 32 seconds and also it can scan 81 slides per hour at 40 magnification. Highly accurate tissue finder that exclude residue, dust and pen marks, give you confidence of image quality, continuous loading of frames while scanning. Next is The result is directly to the pathologist's viewing station. Fast, high-volume scanning means fast-moving images and data that must be kept secure. Excellent image quality using laser optics, optimized for high-speed scanning with real-time focusing.
The Leica Apereo system has several key features that make it suitable for high-resolution detailed pathology. First, it offers high-resolution scanning, capturing detailed digital image of entire tissue slide. Depending on the model, it can be used with a bright range of fluorescence imaging with magnification up to 20 or 40, making it ideal for detailed analysis. The system also includes data storage and workflow integration software, Luxmedi, share and security store flash image file. This software integrates with Lab Information System, which is LIS, and high-speed networks, which is essential for clinical labs that require fast, secure access to large volumes of image data. Automated slide scanning is a feature allowing multiple slides to be processed at once. This automation ensures consistent image quality across samples and speeds up the scanning process, making it highly suitable for labs spanning large number of samples. Leica's Apereo software, including Apereo Image Scope and Apereo Exact Manager, provides advanced tools for image analysis. These tools use algorithms to differentiate alien tissue types, cell structures, and specific biomarkers. Users can adjust parameters to fine-tune the segmentation, allowing for accurate analysis of the image. Finally, the system includes image interpretation and biomarker scoring capability. It can automatically measure biochemical expression, time counts, and other histological features with customizable algorithms.
Next is how this Apereo GT 450DX affect diagnostic process. First is safer in use. By using the Apereo GT 450DX technology, the exposure of physical slides to manual handling is minimized. Thus, the risk of contamination, breakage, or chemical exposure is reduced. The digital workflow of this instrument not only improves data security and sample tracking, but also ensures the patient information and specimen are handled in a safer and more reliable way. Second is scan image more accurate. Standardized images created with the Apereo GT 450DX can increase accuracy in diagnosis and reduce erroneous borderline diagnosis. Next, the third one is process more quickly and handle larger specimen numbers. It can scan at up to 81 slides per hour and produce ultra-high resolution images accurately, reproducing all morphological details at 40 magnification. That speed means digital version of slides can reach pathologists much quicker than conventional methods, reducing time to diagnosis. And the last one is produce better quality outcomes. Apereo GT 450DX automated scanning is designed to streamline lab workflow by eliminating slide scan bottlenecks and advancing sample tracking. It enables pathologists to work more efficiently, automating the entire workflow for diagnostics.
Using Leica's Apereo software and histology offers several key benefits that enhance efficiency and diagnostic accuracy. Firstly, Leica's Apereo system streamlines the process from scanning to analysis and data management. Tools like the Apereo Exact Manager improve slide management, reporting, and collaboration across labs, providing easy access to stock data and method tracking. This speeds up flows and allows samples to be accessed quickly and efficiently. In clinical settings, Leica's systems are widely validated and trusted for diagnostic, making them a reliable choice for hospital pathology labs. The consistency and efficiency in data retrieval, matching, and organization has established them as a standard in both clinical and research fields. Leica's open tools, such as Apereo Image Scope and Exact Manager, offer advanced image analysis capabilities, including tissue segmentation, cell counting, and biomarker quantification. These automated features improve error and selective variability, enhancing diagnostic accuracy and supporting usage practice. Furthermore, Leica's digital system enables pathologists to consult cases remotely, fostering collaboration. This is particularly beneficial for complex cases that require specialized expertise or for facilities in remote areas where access to expert opinion might be limited. Leica's Apria series scanners produce high resolution, high quality image, allowing for a detailed examination of pathological slides. Its level of precision is critical for research and analytic purpose, providing enhanced tools for accurate analysis. Lastly, Leica systems support high-throughput scanning, ideal for facilities and daily large volumes of slides. Batch processing and simultaneous scanning of multiple slides enables scalability and faster turnaround times, making the system well suited for clinical and research labs with high sample load.